wait, but this is a castle, and all the builds are medieval because it's like the theme and everything. And he was like, okay, give it back. I'm like, okay. So I still haven't gotten the mod item or special item.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so YouTube voice, everything's ready. Let's
I
go.
thought we already started.
No, we didn't. We didn't. Did you hear the presentation?
Yes.
Did you hear anything?
No,
This is gonna go on the
no.
bloopers.
Do your YouTube voice.
Exactly. This is gonna go. Like right now, there's a cinematic shot with whatever it's called, flashback.
Flashback.
Yeah, I have it. I have it turned on perfect. Okay,
Nice.
and there's the logo. I haven't made it yet. The name, Daily found it out yesterday. Now it's zoning, and now it starts with like something like hey, welcome everyone to the first episode of the RodCast, the podcast of fishing. Today, my guest is Krister007, who's also King of the Isle, Honeycast partner, smelly person, and great builder. Hi, Krister.
Yeah, hi. Thank you for having me as the first person. I think this is going to be very interesting. I've not really done podcasts before.
Me neither. Never.
So this is fantastic.
We're gonna see. It's either it works or it's gonna be very chaotic, and this is just gonna be a 2 minutes video.
Yes.
So the first part of the broadcast, we would like to have like some type of warm up where we'd like trying to get you to present yourself, present what you're doing on the server, and so on. So yeah,
I can
how did
definitely
you
do that?
Perfect. So how did you get like hooked up on the SquidSMP? Why did you join us?
It was not because of my own like choice or anything. It was that Annika was watching Chief, and she was like, "Oh, cool! There's like a SMP and everything." I'm like, "Okay," and she's like, "I think I'd like to join because we play games together, and time and time I'm playing my own games." And she was like, "Oh, I'd like to go and do this thing." But then she saw there's like this whole video application, this whole process and everything. And at that time, it was like you have to be like online and send these messages and everything. And I'm like, okay, go for it. And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, just go for it, just do it, like just send something in. And she's like, I could you do it? You don't even have to play. And I was like, okay, fine, I will do it. And we made like an application actually sort of together, like in the same space. But like we recorded like hers and then mine, or vice versa. But either way, like one of us also acted as like a third person camera person. So that was pretty cool. We actually did a little bit of editing on those, and I can send you those over if you want to see.
The applications?
And they were,
The applications?
yeah, I can send over my video application to you, so you can take a look at it or do some exposition or whatever. But pretty much like it was a cute little video, and we sent it in, and yeah, we got accepted on our first try. And back then it was like a lot less strict up on those things, and it got a lot more strict right after we got accepted, which was really funny.
Yeah, the first
Or I think
impression.
it was like I think it was actually like we sent in the applications, and then the post came out about like, okay, being a bit more strict, because we didn't join because of like the Yeah Jaren video or anything, but we were part of that group of people that joined.
Yeah. The million people who joined all together. So, and was it your first time that you were making videos online? Because I know that now you have a YouTube channel, link in the description. But I know that was it the first time?
No. I was making YouTube videos a little bit when I was about the age. God, how old was I? Maybe 11, 12, something? I think. Maybe I was 13 years old. So, like, I made some YouTube videos back then. Because me and my like best friend back then, when I was that age, we played some Call of Duty and stuff. So I started off my YouTube channel, my old one, because I have a new one now. My old one with like COD videos, believe it or not, and I was into trick shotting and quick scoping and all of that. And yeah, you can hold back your laughter. It's okay.
I am.
Thank you. But it was fun. It was just something that I did with my friend, like my best friend back then, and I really enjoyed it. But yeah, I mean, it was also kind of lame. Like at least like the way my parents saw it, because it was like they didn't understand this YouTube thing back then. I remember a very fond memory of like I was sitting and watching PewDiePie back then. That was okay. And I was watching PewDiePie, and what was it? My mom walked past, and she's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm just like, "I'm just watching a video of somebody playing this game." And she's like, "What do you mean? You can see his face there. Are you sharing the camera with this person? He could be a pedophile." I'm like, "Okay."
It was
And
before the bridge incident, I assume.
yes,
Yeah, all right. I
before
hope so.
anything,
Perfect.
this was like Amnesia that I was watching.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah,
Wait, you're that
this was
old?
like way back when. Hmm?
You're that old, or maybe your parents are that not super tech savvy? Do not know
No, my
what.
parents were not tech savvy.
Oh,
No,
okay.
they were quite old school,
All
and
right.
so yeah, so that all happened, and it's really funny because like way later when I was like what 20 something, I think like just 20. My parents were like, "Oh, you should do this YouTube stuff. You can make millions." And I'm like, "Okay."
Too late. Too late. You ruined it, mom.
Yeah, I was already way too late. Like I could have done some like the first Minecraft videos or something. It would have been really
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was way too late to the party. And yeah, I mean now recently making the YouTube stuff. This has been mostly like an archive thing. Because me and
Mhm.
Annika we play games together, and it'd be nice to have something to look back at later on. Especially like we made the SquidSMP video, and that one is like seriously super sweet, and it's just like that was a really fun moment for us.
I really like the modded pack that you did. It's kind of like you see that this is a kind of clumsy in terms of everything, but the
Mm,
energy and everything, the vibes, I really like it. I watched it. I was just like, oh, this is cute. Like this is really a nice moment.
yeah,
Nice moment altogether. So yeah. Oh,
yeah.
that fish
I think
flew
that's
above me. Sorry.
I think that the fact of like editing, what people maybe don't know if they have not edited videos before,
Hmm.
when you edit a video, it really cements those things that you're doing,
Yeah.
right? Like I can still recall those COD videos that I was editing, like with like all of my pirated software back then.
How dare you? How dare you? I hope you're paying for it now.
No, I just used the free shit.
Language.
Oh,
But
are we doing? Is it PG or not? Like,
I don't know. I don't know yet. You already said pedophile, so I think we're
this
doomed.
will be a hard one.
Let's see if it is PG or not later. But yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I
are you
mean,
using what? DaVinci?
yeah, I'm using DaVinci.
Yeah, DaVinci is cool. I managed to get like a license, a paid license, and it's like it
Hmm.
doesn't add much, to be completely honest. But
Yeah,
it's no, DaVinci is a very good editing tool. And oh,
yeah, for sure.
and so we went super far away from like I was talking about the SMP. So you joined, and it seems like
Mhm.
I'm getting your XP by the way. So when you joined, how was it? Like your first everything? Because when you joined,
Oh,
it
yeah,
was
this
around
was
the
my first
moment.
SMP.
Oh, okay. Because for me, it was around the moment I wasn't on the server really,
Hmm.
and I was out for I feel like just a month, right? You joined
Hmm.
around that time, and when I came back, there was the Isle, and it was already like a very big community and everything. So how long did it took? How did it start from like, hey, I'm gonna join with my partner on this SMP into like, okay, now I'm leading a 50 people team.
Well, pretty much the way it started, she joined in and she was like, "Oh, do you want to join as well?" And I was like, "Yeah, why not?" Didn't have much to play at the moment anyway, and joined in, and it was pretty like weird at the beginning. Because like we didn't do any of the normal stuff because back in season 2 you go through the nether portal, you get yourself some diamond gear, like everything is already set up for you to succeed.
Yeah.
And when we started, it seemed quite like, I don't know, I wouldn't say hostile, but like a lot of people were like, oh god, there's so many new people. There was that sort
Yes.
of energy going on.
Yeah. True.
And so we decided like, okay, well, let's just go and play Minecraft. Let's just genuinely just play Minecraft. Like, I don't know. And so we set off onto like we picked a direction. We walked down the direction. We made a boat and we went far. So took the boat for like I don't know how many blocks it was, like 2,000, 3,000 blocks.
I think it was
And at the
3,000. Yeah.
yeah, and yeah, once we landed at this little island, we were like, okay, well, let's just take this island for ourselves and just make a house. And so we did so, and then we also realized, oh, there's this like voice chat mod, and there's these all different mods, and I think, like asking questions like, okay, what do you guys actually use for mods here? Because before this time, I was only using what do you call it? I was just on CurseForge downloading a big mod pack just to play, like
Yeah.
with like 100, 200 mods or something. So
All the mods or something like this.
exactly. So that's what I used to do. So this was new to me, like this voice chat mods and all of these sort of things. So I asked a question. Somebody said, "Oh, we use this," and I was like, "Cool." And then started talking with people, and it was quite fun. We had our little base and met some people that also felt the same, that they also just wanted to get out of spawn. So we were like, okay, let's just like make a little place where we just build around these islands, because why not? And I think the popularity kicked off a lot more when there was the tavern, and then we're like, oh, come visit the tavern and blah blah blah. And that was really like where it started to kick off and started to grow a lot quicker. And I
Yeah.
think people enjoy chatting.
Yeah, exactly. And you managed to get like a very good community of builders and stuff. Like the quality of the builds in season 2. I think I have a bit of recording of it. Like the quality of the buildings was crazy.
Yeah. And I think that like it was also really fun to do, and we all like tried to pitch in together and like make like farms and stuff. Um, I remember like the moss farm and stuff, and we were like, "Whoa, that's super cool!" Because like before that, I was just like using Create, and like that's a whole different system.
Yeah. Coming from this, so in terms of building and everything, how do you view yourself? I haven't seen your castle in S3 so far, but are you
Mhm.
more of a, I want to say, chatter, staying here and chatting? Are you a builder, redstoner? Like, how would you define yourself in terms of types of Minecrafter?
No, I think that when I was playing most of my mod packs, I would be playing sort of adventure mod packs. I
Okay.
don't know, going around looting and stuff like that and just fighting mobs. I'm not a PvP person, and really I did not enjoy building that much
Really?
until yeah.
Okay,
No,
until last season.
yeah, pretty much until I joined the SMP, because like Annika really enjoys those sort of videos, and we like by videos I mean like we send each other like TikToks of like cool builds and stuff like that.
Hmm.
And we started doing that, and let's say when we were playing modded, sometimes we would like Annika would go in creative and just build a base for us. And it was like it's just like a cute little thing, and I would be always super proud of her. So when we joined like the SMP, we're like, okay, let's make like a cute little thing for ourselves, and that's when we just started building. I'm not a redstone person. I only recently started doing redstone, and yeah, I mean, like honestly, I'm not such a big Minecraft head. Like I've played Minecraft for a super long time. I remember like I made like a video back when I was 13 again, for like I think it was like the crafting dead or something. And then I was like, this is how you set up a Hexit server and stuff like that. I was more into Minecraft then. But like I don't know, recently I've just been playing the mod packs and stuff instead.
And so when you're building, so you're talking about like well, for example, again, the castle, like the tavern season 2,
Mhm.
is it more of a, how are you calling it, vibe building, where you just like, you just start placing blocks and you see where this is taking you, or are you more of a light matica? Like I'm creating everything in creative mode, and then I just
Mm.
like copy paste and try to do the same.
Um,
Because I know that personally, look, so
the
I tried to
yeah.
vibe build back there. Terrible,
Mm.
terrible. I tried to vibe build on architecture and whatever that I don't know that much. Like last season, it was Japanese buildings
Mhm.
doing very well, perfect. I love it. Here I was just like, oh, let's go like farmland architecture. Terrible, terrible. I went there, I showed DQ, she was like, oh, it's not over, right? I was like, oh, all right, now it's not over. so, so yeah.
I would say that I'm pretty much 50-50. I think that like I take a lot of inspiration of what I see online and I try to recreate it. But let's say for the castle this time, like we found like a Limatica. We went, we put it in, and like we went through a lot of stages of like world editing the blocks, looking at the palette, and just being like, okay, what can we also collect in survival normally, you know? Because the castle is very big. So there was a lot of thought into also like, is this even possible to achieve?
Well,
Um,
to be completely honest,
I would say yeah. I'm
if you're stealing from your bunch of peasants, and I'm pretty sure that you guys did to build your castle, you're just like, oh, this farm is in the Isle, it's mine now. I'm pretty sure that this was pretty easy because from what I saw, you guys have all the possible farms at the moment.
I
Wait,
think that when it came to building the castle right now, it was pretty much the first day that like when we decided like what we're building, and I spent that whole day collecting wood, like by myself. Then the next day, Daily joined me in collecting wood, and I was collecting the wood with Daily, and Annika was collecting all the small bits and pieces. So there was like we didn't have a wood farm to build the castle with. And I really I don't take from people. I just ask if they can help, which a lot of people did. Like King of Dirt, Mr. Kitty, they came over. They collected a lot of what do you call it? Um, the pale, pale
saplings?
stripped oak
Oh yeah.
wood.
Okay, yeah.
Like
Oh, don't
so,
mention Dirt Boy's name ever again in my podcast. I'm asking you nicely.
of course, yes, you're. Yeah, I'll make sure not to.
This is your first and last warning. But yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, and I saw like you built it in what, 2 days, something like this, right?
3. And
3 days.
before that, I was doing a lot of terraforming because I already knew I wanted to raise that whole area up. If you go underneath, you can still see the original height of it.
Okay.
So now it's like like I don't know, like 20, 30-ish blocks up from like the sea level that I've just made a stone wall.
Ah, okay, okay.
And I was doing that beforehand. So, and then people were calling me crazy already then.
Yeah, well, a big question around that because this is something I'm a bit worried about, like big builds like this, or even like the Isle in general. The fact that it seems like everyone's right now is speedrunning the game and like going for crazy builds and everything. Aren't you like? Do you have other projects in the future? Aren't you afraid of like, you know, you have your big castle, you have everything, then what?
I mean, that is what I think is the biggest problem of Minecraft itself. If you're
Yeah.
only thinking in those terms, what's stopping you from logging in and being done with the game in 3 days? Like you don't even need a big castle. Like, what is the end goal, right?
Yeah, and
There
this
is a
is
clear ending of the game, but let's say I see a lot of people log on and they go and they get their full netherite or whatever. It's not difficult to do.
mm-mm-mm.
Minecraft is an easy game.
Yeah,
You don't
no,
have to sink in like the time of like a week. But then how do you continue playing for a month and a month after? I think that what you have to do is make it feel like it's a lived world, right?
yes.
And that's the whole reason why we have the Isles is to make it feel lived. Houses popping up, people thinking of, oh, I want to put a well here. Like I get these sort of messages constantly of people like, I'd like to build my base here. I'd like to make this. I'd like to make that.
Ah, so for you, it's more of the, I'm going to say the land management, right? That makes you
Uh,
keep going and everything.
I don't want to like dox myself too much, but I did study in university, literally city planning.
Oh, that's amazing. I need to nerd out with you about that. I love city planning and like the sociology around it. Sorry.
It's
I really
completely
like
fine.
it, but okay. All right.
Yeah. So that's what I've studied and I really enjoy that part or that aspect of it. And that's why even got maps on our Discord of like districts where everything will be set up, and then like I'm marking things down before even that they're getting built and so on. And I think it's a fun project just to play around in Minecraft and plan things out.
So you don't have any building projects or anything like going on for the future. It's like basically
Oh,
now.
100% I will. I
Oh,
mean, I'm
okay.
still working on the castle. The biggest problem with the castle currently is the surrounding area. I mean, like terraforming is a huge part of it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We
Also
wanted the
keeping the,
castle.
yeah. Sorry,
Hmm?
sorry. Keeping the build
No.
alive and everything, right?
Oh yeah, and I think that it's like a lot of people really like looked at the build, and I had so many people immediately message or not message, but like ask me, "Oh, can I live here?" And so we looked at the build once more, and we knew that there was one bedroom for us, a couple of empty rooms, and another bedroom already built. But then what we did, we went into Spectator because while we were building it, we saw like there's a lot of empty space between these walls,
Mm-hmm.
and so on and so forth. And now I've got rats living in my walls. And by rats, I mean actual players. Like they're like, oh, we're the rats now, and like they've made all like they've gone into the walls and they found like little gaps and everything where they want to live and make little bases and whatever. And some people actually have full-on rooms. Some people are living in the towers that were completely empty. So now it's less of just a base for just me and Annika, but it's genuinely a base for like 10 people or something,
Okay.
which I think it's kind of cute and it'll feel lived in. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
I think that like the castle that will give the castle a bit of life.
Exactly. Yeah,
And
this is the entire stuff. Like making it, especially from what I'm hearing, it's a massive build altogether. So massive builds to
mm,
make it like lively and having a bunch of different people decorating and putting their own vibe to it.
yeah,
It definitely will like add some spice to it. So that's
yeah. I mean, it's also redesigning it because now that it's built, people are still like, I had the Smarkosaurus wanting to live there. And we found this like beautiful little location, but it was like there's like this loft little area and like a little corridor and everything behind the walls, of course.
Mhm.
And we just knocked out a huge hole in the wall because he likes to use his trident to like get up there. So now he has like a little place there that he can just jump out with using his trident and jump back in.
Wait, isn't it the
So
second season that he's living in someone's walls? Last
I think he's
season,
living in like two other people's walls. It's fine. It's smart.
he's the true rat. All
Yeah.
right. Okay. And how many people
Yeah.
is there in the isle, by the way?
Um, I'm not too sure. I think on Discord we reached over 100 members on our Isles Discord. But I would also say that like not everybody's super active,
Yeah.
and it's also like my own time has changed and like my own priorities. Because back in season 2, especially in the beginning, I was like, oh man, this is so fun, and I got really addicted
Mm.
to
The,
playing with my
the
friends and everything.
the
And
famous 2 week Minecraft period. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. And then like during those, like for me, it was almost like 2 months, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
where I was just like playing all the time and like I would get people like I would interact with a lot more people from different time zones. But people also stop playing, and there's a lot of people that I do miss already, which is strange to say. I play with them for a month, like every single day, and then one day they're just like, "Hey, I'm not gonna play anymore." It's an interesting feeling.
Yeah. The 2 weeks period. It's always the same. This is why like
Yeah, they
it's
they they lost their 2 weeks period. That's the thing.
exactly. Plus, well, no, because you've been here like since after the summer holiday. But yeah, there was the winter period and everything. Since a lot of people on the SMP are like at school and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's also that.
there's the bunch of people who are like not coming anymore because they don't have time and so on. So
Yeah.
yeah. But so talking about the fact that there's like 100 people at the eye, isn't it
Mhm.
like too much in your opinion?
The thing is, like, I've had this conversation with many people,
Okay.
and I also like there's been some voices out there that have been saying like, "Oh man, I remember when the Isles were like this amount of people or that amount of people,"
They
and
did the same
oh,
as
there's way too
season
many.
two.
Yeah, and,
Okay.
and like they continuously say this, and I always sort of think back to the video the Daily made
Yeah, Tim
that
Lee.
like, yeah. Timberly was a super annoying kid. That's how he made himself to be for that purpose. To see if a kid like that could find a place in a community.
Mm.
You know, like people like to look outside of it and just look like, oh wow, it's just a bunch of messy people and messy kids and loud people and so on, but they're people nonetheless.
Mm.
And to sort of not discriminate, but to sort of just like hate on somebody for their own personality. When I was their age, I think I was much worse. That's all I can say.
So,
Yeah, so like I sort of think about it like that. Like you're gonna get maybe some bad apples and some people that are gonna probably get banned in a week, and that happens, and it has happened.
mm.
There's been times when I accept somebody into the aisles, and it's just like they're gone the next day, and I'm like, huh, interesting. But
And all the chests are empty also.
but but there's also really a lot of good people, and I think everybody deserves a chance. And I think that if you start closing it off or putting requirements and stuff like that, then it takes away from what the house was supposed to be from the beginning. When we were the new people, when we were the ones that are like, oh wow, look at these new people joining the server. I don't want to play with them, blah blah blah. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah, no, I completely get
like
what you mean here. But like
yeah,
the way I was saying, like, isn't there too many people? Wasn't from the starting to put application and everything. It was also from the point of view of
mm.
like managing. Like you're as we can see in your wonderful name, you're a mod, right? And like
Yes,
on top of being a mod, which is like managing the entire server and like managing the drama and the problem at this level, it's also managing the community, but as the as you say, like city planner and everything. Isn't like this one isn't like work.
yeah, but like, isn't any video game sort of like that? I don't know. I think that let's say if you're running a guild in WoW, or you're trying
Yeah,
to
yeah.
rank up in LoL, or you're playing CS:GO and you're trying to go pro, or just have fun, it's sort of like you can still have fun doing something which is work.
Yeah.
I think that I would not be part of the Squid SMP anymore if I was not a mod. Is that weird to say?
What do you mean by that?
I think that I would not be part of the Squid SMP if I was not a mod because there was a point where like I felt like I did a lot of the builds I wanted to do and I was logging in just to chat with my friends.
Mhm.
Becoming a mod, I also got to meet a lot of new people. I got to make a lot of new friends. I got to be part of something that feels a bit bigger than myself and give a lot of meaning behind it. Just being here and playing this stupid block game.
No, I'm pretty sure that what you mean is that you're stealing from people and you're messing with people with your mod power. Like it's just like it's the mod abuse part. You're just like getting
Oh
off
yeah,
with
that's the part
power.
that I
Yeah.
love so
It's
much.
just
I'm on a
like
huge power trip. Yeah, yeah,
exactly,
yeah.
exactly. You're just like you and Anikas are looking at other people like when you're socializing. It's like, don't you know I'm a Minecraft mod? And people are just looking at you with oh, it's just like wow. You're an adult and you're a Minecraft mod. Wow, please take my panties. I'm pretty sure
Mm-hmm.
this is what's happening.
100%.
It's working for me too. Like I found love, and this is why I stepped down as a mod. But I would have bitches be crazy for Minecraft mods. All right, this is no longer bitches 13.
Shut up.
All right.
Oh my god. I think it's probably the worst title I could have ever imagine. Ever.
Discord mod or Reddit mod.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, but it's pretty bad. You know that.
Yeah, yeah,
I hate the fact that like I have to call it that, but
exactly.
it's not even like I don't know. Just having this extra responsibility is just fun for me.
Yeah, no, no, I get what you mean. It's interesting. It's the helping people part. I know that. I remember
Yeah.
one.
But
Sorry, go for it. Go for it.
yeah, like there's this one moment where we had one of the people that I played with, and their birthday was coming up and everything. And I don't know if you want to keep this in the podcast or this is like something I shouldn't talk about. But this was just sort of happened in the background where their mom contacted like the Squid SMP and stuff, and it's a very complicated situation how the mom got in there and everything because
Okay.
they sent like a dual application, and And like they were like, oh yeah, I just want to make sure my kid is safe and like everything is, above board and all that. And we're like, oh yeah, that's super amazing. That's really cool you're
Yeah,
doing that.
that's super cool. Like the mom's
Yeah,
invested and stuff. Oh,
yeah,
amazing.
exactly. I was like, this is sick. And and then the mom was just like, oh yeah, his birthday's coming up and everything. And we're like, okay, we can see maybe we can do something special. And so we did. We planned for like a month of like the different things that we could build there. And then once it finally came around the corner, we started building this super huge birthday place. And then we decided, okay, maybe we should try and get somebody, on to make this kid's day really special. And we got, yeah, Jaren to come online.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so yeah, Jaren was at the birthday party for the player.
That's great. My
Yeah, so we played a lot of things. Yeah, Jaren's really good at ice boat racing and beat everybody.
Meanwhile, your mom was letting you talk to pedos. It's crazy.
Yes, of course.
Jesus,
Well, times change, huh?
yeah.
Uh,
Oh,
but
Christ.
yeah,
Okay,
so
I didn't know about this stuff. So it was what
mhm.
around the end of season two?
Towards the end, but not the end.
Okay.
I would say maybe, well, yeah, sort of the end, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, somewhere in January.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, so yeah, the end. Yeah, just before the anarchy part and everything.
Felt a lot longer in between, but yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah, it's the anarchy part that felt very long. To be
Yeah.
I'm
No, that
not
was devastating for the server.
not talking about that. I refuse.
I have some strong opinions.
I have like you were not there for there was a downtime of the server in the middle of season two where we played Third Life. I don't know if you know about like the live series.
No, I don't think
No,
so.
okay. The live series is a thing from Grian, one of the person on the Hermitcraft server, sorry, where
Hmm.
basically you have three lives, right? And you're just chilling. It's like a small world. It was, I don't know, 1000 by 1000. Three lives. When
Okay.
you're in green, you're good. When you're in yellow, well, so it's second life, it's starting to be crazy. And when you're red, you can go ahead
Hmm.
and kill people. But the
Okay.
goal is like have fun, content, and everything.
Yeah.
You know how Anarchy went, so you can imagine how this went also.
Yeah.
It was horrible. Like it was horrible. There was some part that were cool, like Caleb. I think this was around the time where Caleb joined, and seeing Daily putting up traps and falling in his own traps was quite entertaining. But yeah, it went very
Mm.
bad. So Anarchy,
Yeah.
it went the same. So anyway, it
Okay.
was not a good time.
For me, the biggest problem was just like people, just the things people were saying. I
Yeah,
found
apparently
that quite
there
horrible.
was a lot of
It was
like
like,
homophobia and stuff. Like that's crazy.
mhm.
Like
There was a
it's
lot of like, oh, stop this gay shit, and it's just like, excuse me, like
yeah,
you really did not have to put that word in there.
yeah,
Like, are we back in like 2013? Like, it was just really awkward,
yeah,
really, really
yeah.
awkward.
It's just like I don't know. So the thing is that because again, well, not child, but like we have a lot of young people, and I understand that some of them are in the part where you're kind of edgy, and this is your humor, like being edgy, and you're just like, hey,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm saying gay, I'm saying the R word. Look at me, I'm so funny and everything. So I tend to kind of give them a
Hmm.
pass most of the time. But it's true that at some point
Mm.
it was just like sometimes some of them are just like you see that they're main offenders and you keep telling them stop and it just like it continues and continues and continues. And it's just
Yeah.
horrible. I got called like I remember when I was a mod, I got called the N word by a kid, and I was just like, why? Why? First, horrible word. Second, sorry, I'm white. Like, so it doesn't even make sense. And third, like, there's so many better insults to use. You can call me a freaking frog boy, like snail eater. Just don't go for like the easy one. Be creative.
Yeah, I just it was just a lot. Like that's all I could say. It was just way too much. Like when it was coming down, I was just like, okay, cool. I'll just wait until the tickets just come in. And for me, like it's like it, yeah, I know what you mean about this whole like yeah, they're being edgy and stuff. It's just the Nazi stuff that pisses me off quite a bit. Like
Uh,
there was a bit of that going on as well.
yeah. I
And like,
I was having a conversation with DQ and Storm like a few days ago,
mm,
2 days ago, and we started to talk about that. So I know that the stuff that for me triggers me is mental health. Like people are
mm,
using the word schizo or trauma or like psycho way too much, and this is something
mm,
that I really it's just like it stops me, and everything that is around like slavery. Like I made the joke earlier, but like there's a lot of people who are using the word slave like nitty witty, and it's just like, yeah, just please
yeah.
don't.
I think it's also like context.
Yeah,
Like, this, using certain, I don't know, using certain terms outside of context and just like, oh, I'm just gonna name my sword the schizomaniac or whatever. I don't know, like,
yeah,
like when it's just like between you and yourself and you're doing that, I think that's a bit more problematic than, let's say, just a moment spur thing, like when you're just with your friends and it's like, oh, dude, like I'm just having a schizo moment right now. I don't know where I put that, or whatever.
mm,
Like people use these sort of terms all over the place, and it's hard to feel the vibe of like, okay, are you actually meaning a harmful thing or you are just trying to make a bad joke?
yeah. Well, I, I think we like for the sake of keeping everyone safe, it's just like a big old like nothing's okay, right? Even if like
Mm,
yeah, I understand it's funny to say, oh wow, I'm using the copper golem to triage my chest. There are a bunch of slaves. It's alright, cool,
yeah.
fun, but you don't know. Like some people have like history, and some people have like some yeah. I'm gonna use the word trauma because this is the word trauma about that.
Hmm.
Like I've seen a few people using the R word, but like how are we calling it? Like unconsensual sex. I'm gonna call it like this, right?
Yeah.
And I've seen people using this in chat, and it's like, I understand what you mean, and I understand that it's not what it is, but just don't use it, just to keep it safe, right? This is not something to joke about. So I don't know. My opinion altogether on that is keep it 100% clean. You can be like on the edge, like the joke that I made earlier. I was just like, I don't know, I'm gonna make my tier list of races, and I started to talk about Monaco Grand Prix and stuff like this. All right, cool.
Mm.
Didn't do anything, but it's like on the verge. But when you're starting to use the bad words, this is where the line, in my opinion. I don't know if you have a different opinion, but
No, my opinion is just that this is Squid SMB. We are in an SMB that is based around that chief guy. That chief guy is a family-friendly YouTuber, right? So we should just try to keep it that same level.
oh, he's saying fuck. I
Um,
heard him say fuck.
yeah,
Why we cannot say fuck? I want to say fuck.
go ahead. You can say fuck
All right,
because right now
I'm
we're
gonna
in a
type fuck in the chat right now.
no. You should not type it in the chat.
Ah,
But I think that the biggest thing is like, he's not going to record that and put it in a video, right?
yeah,
There's
yeah,
two
yeah.
parts of this. There is the part where this is the server and what you're writing in the chat is seen by everybody, including kids. And this is us currently sitting in a Discord call alone. Two completely different
Oh,
scenarios.
be
We
on
have
this is gonna be on YouTube. You know it, right? This is
yeah, but YouTube is also not the Squid SMB. Like my point
Mm,
still
mm, mm,
stands. Like you
mm.
can still say fuck on YouTube if you censor it or do whatever you want with it.
I won't censor any
Um,
word. Pedophile stays.
well, there, no, there you go. It's not like you're gonna try to get monetized anytime soon. So
Nope.
yeah,
But yeah, no,
I
no.
think that that's like a big thing there. I think that like for the Isles we have a rule about the VCs and stuff, and like light swearing is allowed in VCs. Like oh shit, I
Yeah,
messed up. But you
yeah.
cannot say you're fucking shit at this game, right? Like there's that. Those are two different ways of saying fuck,
So
or shit or whatever.
what about cunt? Is cunt allowed? The
I like the
Australians are
word
using it
cunt.
a lot.
Yeah, I'm okay with that word.
All right. Okay.
I know a lot of people find it completely disgusting. I think, especially in American stuff.
Yes. Oh, they're babies. Hear that, Americans? Babies. Right, we diverged from like the original topic. What was it? Oh yeah, how is it to
Completely
manage
like
100 people in the hive?
yeah, it makes me say cunt and fuck a lot, that's for sure.
Yeah, not in VC
No,
though.
I think I've become more PG managing
Yeah,
dials.
yeah.
I've
Yeah.
become a lot more tame with like the way I talk. Not that I was a horrible person before, but like I just like I don't know. I sort of like watch what I say a lot more. Which is a good thing. Like I shouldn't hurt people's feelings. I've done that quite a bit by accident.
Oh yeah.
I don't like doing that. Like it just by happens by accident. Like I don't know if it's a joke or not, and then you know it just goes a bit too far sometimes, or I say something and it's just like yeah, they take it in a different way, and they tell me, and I'm like awesome for letting me know. I'm really thankful for that because I'd rather learn from making mistakes than yeah,
Yeah,
and then just continue making them.
I think that that's the thing that you and Anikas nurtured with Yale, which is like trusting community, right? They're
Mm,
just like not necessarily afraid. They're like, okay, we're talking to you and like going up and saying that, hey, Krister, like you acted like an asshole with this. And it's like, oh,
yeah.
oh, cool. So
Yeah. Yeah. I
that's a
mean, of
difficult
course,
part.
they can't run around the aisle saying the N word, but like those are
Oh,
yeah. Sorry, Mark.
even if they have the pass.
Even if they've got the pass,
Oh. What about
doesn't
the
work
R
that way.
word? I can say I've been diagnosed like DSM-5, so I technically can use the R word, but
Hmm. But
can I
you
use it?
shouldn't.
No, but
You
it's my
shouldn't.
word.
Just
It's my word. I reclaim my word. It's crazy. You
good for
cannot just
you.
just I well
I'm just gonna say all the really horrible curse words in my own language then. Like, oh, it's my
that's
word. Like, no, you
the,
like, yeah.
the woke virus. Crazy.
Anyway,
Anyway.
again, why are we walking down this fucking road? Like, what the fuck? We've been down here before.
All right, let's get back
Back
to
to Minecraft,
Minecraft
back to the
topic.
Isles, back
Exactly.
to yeah.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe I will cut the entire last 45 minutes. Well done.
That's
So,
fine.
all right. By the way, so how lucky are you with fishing so far?
Not
I
bad. I've
got
gotten
launch
like
3.
I got Bane of Arthropods 4,
I
but I did
don't.
get like 3 fishing rods, one of them's got lure 3, which is better than what I've got here on this one. Got 5 name tags, so I don't have to worry about name tags for a while.
Yeah, same.
Not bad.
Just Nautilus shells
Not bad
also.
at all.
Gonna be able to build the
Yeah.
conduit soon.
Yeah, no, it's
Ah,
been it's been really fun playing on the server. I met a lot of great people, done a lot of great builds. I met a lot of assholes as well.
tier list
And
of good people and tier list of assholes. Now, give the names. No, I'm joking. Just tier list of.
I can't genuinely like the thing is like what I'm gonna give names of bad people then at the bottom. Like what the fuck?
It's just bad people daily. All right, yellow chess. I got it. It's yummy, terrible. I get it. It's
Oh
just
man.
Orsa the worst.
How do you like how is it to be an outsider of the daily hating Christers thing? How do you feel about it?
An outsider? What do you
Yeah, you're an
mean?
outsider of that. Like you get to see it from the outside where because well, it's between me and Daly's constantly hating on me.
Oh well, I hate you too, so it's fine. I finally have someone in my team.
Okay.
You know what? You know what I realized? I
Huh?
hated you before it was cool. That's what I have to say.
There you
I'm
go.
the one
Now
who
you
put you on the
understand
trial and had a judge saying that you smell.
things. I had to take a public shower.
Exactly.
God,
So
I like I don't know why it went so like weird for me. Like I was just like, what the what? And then
you,
it's like I genuinely was like kind of upset. And like looking back at it, it's a game and everything. But like I for a moment I was genuinely like. upset about that.
The judge
I
said I'm
take showers.
smelly.
I'm a relatively clean person. Like I don't,
No,
I got to be.
what I loved about this trial is that
Uh,
I think you prepared with who was your, was it Yellow? Who was your um
no, it was Dizzy. Dizzy was my
oh yeah, it was Dizzy, yeah.
lawyer.
But I think you prepared for the trial and everything. I wasn't prepared at all. I just grabbed the hiccup, and I told her like, well, he's smelly. Let's just go on that. She was just like, all right, let's go.
Yeah,
Crazy, but
I was like, okay.
yeah, no,
We
from
had
the
like
outside,
literal proof that we
yeah.
sent over to the judge. And I was just like, okay.
Oh yeah, the proof that you had were also like fake proofs. Anyway, let's not talk about that. Everything was a lie. But yeah, no, the daily hating you, like from the outside, it's, I don't know, it's chill. He's just logging on and saying that, well, the server is worse now that Krister is here, and just logging off. So yeah, well, as long as he's like on the side calling you Pookie,
It's
you're
cute.
good. Don't worry. Okay, so I think I don't know for how long we've been recording. I feel like it's been like 50 minutes. Jesus Christ. Let's get back to
wow.
let's get back to like planned content and planned section, because it was like a bunch of fishermen rambling for the last 40 minutes.
That's very true, yes.
So related to SquidSMP altogether. So
Yeah, 1 second. Before we go into that, I'm just gonna go
yeah.
grab some water or something. Awesome.
And since Krister is taking a break, for anyone's listening to this podcast, this is the moment where you can put an ad for your shop. Just reach out to me directly on Discord or in game and tell me your pitch. I'll tell you my price. We can definitely like promote your shops, anything that you would like to promote. This is a free ad space. Back to content.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Still here?
Yeah,
Alright,
definitely. So, all right, let's go back to normal questions. So,
Yes, let's do that.
where are my questions? They're around there. So, any events planned actually like in the near future? I know that we're in the very start, so there's the entire shopping district opening and we have the end opening, but I'm not talking about like server wide. I'm not talking about mod Krister, I'm talking about player Krister. Any events, anything planned in the near future?
Probably some sort of hide and seek one at the house. I think that'd be fun. Specifically the big castle. Lots of places to hide there. That could be fun. Big builds. I think that we would like to make a dedicated birthday island. Because I had a very I would say quite awkward situation with a player after the whole like birthday situation with Jaren there and everything. They were like, "Oh yeah, what are you gonna do for my birthday?" I was like, "Excuse me?"
It's not about you today. Just get out. But yeah.
Yes, exactly. But so it was that sort of energy, and I thought, okay, well, let's just try to make it a bit more equal and just have Birthday Island or something where, well, unless it's like unless you want to make it yourself, you can always just go there and, you know, have a lot of fun mini games to play together. Other projects, I'm working with a Crazy Kraken on making some mini games. I'm currently knocking down a huge piece of land, practically by myself, but some people have helped. For it's pretty much gonna make Dota in Minecraft, which is kind of fun. Like different kits and like being able to go around and, you know, go to different towers and like you have to light them up using like redstone stuff, and then you can actually go to the core or whatever.
But
So
outside
some
of
actual
the
like PvP that's allowed.
outside of the
On the
minigame
server.
aisle? No, outside of the minigame aisle?
Outside, I think so because it's very big.
Okay.
It could be on the minigame island, but I think he's got a different idea for that place.
Okay. All right. So that's, yeah, all right. So I was talking about like what keeps you going in terms of projects and everything. You were telling me, oh, it's mainly like handling, but no, there's a bunch of different building projects altogether that you have.
Yeah, yeah, but it sort of takes time. Like I don't have anything that's personal right now. That's what I would say because I just finished the castle. Like, dude,
Mm-hmm.
well, it's not even finished. Like that's the thing. And
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
yeah. So there's like I'm still just off of that high. So there's gonna be a while until I do my own thing.
yeah, and finishing and everything. Plus, like the good thing is
Hmm.
that you don't have you mainly do not have to build a bunch of farms and everything since you have this community all together. So that's good. Like
Mm.
the villager and everything, villager trade hall will be done. So okay, cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
so a lot ongoing for the next few months and everything. And so
yeah.
talking about like a few months and everything. So there's the end opening soon.
Hmm.
What's your opinion about elytras? Because let me tell you something. I hate them, and I think we should get rid of them.
My opinion about elytras right now is that an elytra is an item, right? A
Mm-hmm.
horse is an entity.
Yes.
I can steal your horse and you would never know it. And this is a huge thing. Like,
You're,
there's
you're just
genuinely like
you're
people losing their horses.
yeah.
They wander off, and we get tickets about them. I get private messages.
Ah.
Nobody is gonna bother me once they have elytras. For me, elytras are just like, okay, cool. I have less work to do as a mod in that sense, because those are not fun tickets to deal with. Because you can't do anything.
There's really a bunch of
Like
tickets about
there's
horses.
Mhm.
Why?
tickets about
Just
horses, but also just like a lot of messages
yeah.
and people just screaming like, "Oh, they took my horse! They took my horse!" And then you go there and their horse is just over the hill or something. It's just like, yeah, it's just annoying. That's all it is. Um, I think that it would be cool if we had a different system for it or something, or if people would actually name their horses so they don't lose them as easily. Because like currently it's a mess.
Or put them in a
I think it'd be
hole.
really cool if there would be no elytras, like just sort of like, oh, like you actually use cool, like better, different ways of transport and all of that.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
But I would like shulkers.
Yeah, shulkers like well, we do
Like
kind of have shulkers. Look, there's one
that's the
right
thing.
there. It's kind of a shulker, right?
Okay.
That's what it works. Kind of works, but yeah,
Yeah.
no, the shulker for like the big builds and everything, I get it. But now that they have introduced, I don't know,
Yeah.
now that they have introduced like the friendly ghasts and the bundles and everything, I don't know. I have the vibe of like I've been trying to go super slow this season. Like I said, I'm not even enchanted. I'm starting an iron farm because kind of needed, but eh. And it's taking it slow is like very good, especially when, as you said, season 2 you were joining, you had everything fed to you. Like I remember I joined, I was given an elytra for
Yeah.
free. I was just like, ah, oh, okay, cool, I can fly
Hmm.
away. Oh, someone's, but yeah. But I don't know, like going by horse, walking, taking the boat to go somewhere. Like I heard that the entire nether roof is already like there's an entire infrastructure on the nether roof already.
Hmm.
It's crazy. I've been to the nether for the first time today.
Mm.
So anyway,
Yeah. I don't know. I think that the whole transport thing is, of course, up to each individual player.
exactly,
You can always
exactly.
choose to ride a horse instead of having an elytra.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's all
no,
up to you. But I think that just like lightning, it takes the least amount of resistance. People are just gonna do what
isn't
is
it
the
water?
easiest. No, I'm pretty sure it's lightning, but water also works in that case.
The path of least resistance, right? I
Yeah, lightning always tries to hit like a something that's super conductive rather than non-conductive
but
or
lightning
better
goes
conductive
like
or the shortest distance.
but lightning goes in every type of direction when it's falling. It's not like a straight line. So
Oh, it's trying to choose.
Mm, mm. I have doubts.
No, maybe I'm incorrect.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But it was water, and this is why the Tesla valve works or whatever. Anyway, it just doesn't matter. Okay, so we're almost at the hour, so we're gonna. This was super chaotic. I need to structure that stuff for next time. We're gonna go for lightning questions, like favorite Minecraft block. I said lightning, Krister. Lightning. Least resistance.
I thought of frog lights. I like
Which
frog
one?
lights.
There are 3 frog lights.
The one that fits the aesthetic best.
This is not. Horrible answer. Anyway, least favorite block. Horrible block.
Probably like granite or diorite.
How dare you talk bad
Like the
about
base
diorite?
form of.
Ah, the base form. Okay, yeah. Alright, I get it. Yes, it's horrible. Base diorite is just
Polished
like.
diorite is.
Yeah, in granite, you can at least try to
There's a
do
lot
something
of.
with it, but diorite is just.
I mean, there's a lot of polished diorite in the build, like in the castle.
Especially,
It's just
yeah.
that I don't like the base form though.
Wait, I see a.
Base form though.
I see a drowned right there. I swear, if he has a trident, I'm gonna lose it. Most underrated feature in the game.
So Minecraft related, most underrated feature.
For me, it's the how you calling it the small clock, like the not compass, the other one. You know,
Yeah,
the clock. No one's using it. I love it. You just have it and you know when to sleep. I just,
I think for me, it's probably furnace in a minecart. You
For
can set
the-
up cool systems with that probably. Like imagine like having like you just put some coal into a furnace and it just pushes all the minecarts with chests.
But doesn't
Setting
it
up an
have a
actual system
limit?
between places.
I think it has a limit of how many you can push, right?
Yeah, we can push some. You can push quite a few people with it. We tested it last time and you could push like 4 people with one.
Oh.
You can genuinely make little trains out of it. People don't do it. It's kind of cool. Imagine having like a little industrial area, and then you have like a furnace with like coal in it, pushing like chests and other minecarts around,
Can you recharge
getting
it?
from one place to. You probably could do maybe like a hopper that sits above it, pushing coal into it. But every time you put coal into it, it keeps running. Yeah, I
You
think you
should
could
try
put like a
that.
whole stack in there. I'm not sure.
I'll
I
make
mean, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, especially for like because well, you could use redstone to be honest, but yeah,
Yeah, of course you can, but everybody uses that.
yeah,
You said
no,
underrated feature, right?
yeah, exactly. No, it would make no. I was thinking about like if you're making some type of not steampunk, well, kind of steampunk or industrial stuff,
Yeah.
like having this going around, like would definitely add some life to the build. So yeah.
Oh,
Finally, a good answer,
100%. Imagine
Krister.
like coming out from like the top. Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. Finally, a good answer. Fuck you, dude.
All right.
Okay.
So, other
Lightning
question.
round. Come on.
Best biome. Yeah, lightning round. You're taking forever to answer. Just say best biome.
Best biome. Flowering plains.
Flowering plains. Why?
I like flowers.
Okay. Well, yeah.
I like gathering
Lightning.
those for Annika.
Now you're going for. Aww. Aww. It's kind of gay. Sorry, it's just I had to.
Literally
I
our
had
conversation
to.
about anarchy.
I know, I had to. All right, favorite mob.
Favorite mob.
Not necessarily hostile, just mob altogether.
No, I'm thinking. The first thought to me was just like, I think foxes are super cute. But that's just cute.
The Arctic one or the normal ones?
Both.
Just it's the same as the frog
They
lights.
run
I'm
into
asking
me
you
very
one
often.
mob and you're just giving me like 2 mobs. All right, anyway.
Normal one, not Arctic one, then.
Okay. Thank you. least favorite mob. This one is easy.
What, drowned with a trident?
Well, that okay, yes, but no. Worse.
Worse than a drowned with a trident. Shit, I don't know.
No. Your least favorite mob, and then I'm gonna tell you mine.
I know. I'm not thinking about you. What is your worst? Like,
Freaking
least favorite one?
Phantoms. Just the worst.
It's just so easy to deal with. Just sleep. It's because we're on the SMP. It's like I've been sleeping in a bed constantly, trying to make a day, but people need it to be night. It's really bothersome.
Yeah, but sometimes it's
Timings don't bother me in a normal like survival world that I'm playing alone.
I like to
I
build
barely
at night.
see them.
Yeah, well, I don't know. If you're super busy doing something for like multiple nights in a row, and then you're getting attacked by it, or like you're on top building, I don't know, a super huge farm, and then you're placing stuff, and you're getting hit by those stupid night pigeons. I hate them. Anyway, all right, so we're gonna close up this wonderfully chaotic podcast. So, any message for the SMP community that you have to pass?
A message. Have fun. Work together. Make it worthwhile. You can finish the game in like an hour. Speedrunners have done it. Like, this is not a place where you speedrun. Go fishing with a friend.
See, I'm gonna ask you your stats at the end, like to just see how many times you used the fishing line in the last hour, since it was your first time fishing. And yeah, and so thank you very much for joining me. Any idea on who we should invite next? Anyone that you would like to see talk?
King of Dirt. King of Dirt's really awesome.
Didn't we just say we're not talking about him?
I'm sorry.
Did we say that? Plus, isn't he like 13? Did you see the type of conversation we have on the dock? It's not the place for the kid. It's not a place. I can invite him, but I'm gonna have to make it PG. That's gonna be weird. Oh, there's a trident. I see him. I see a drown with the trident. All right, we're gonna have to wrap it up. So thank you very much, Christopher, for joining me in this. Sorry.
Invite like Jam or somebody. They're nice.
Jam? I never really talked to Jam. Yeah,
maybe.
that would be a good idea to invite Jam. Okay, so thank you very much, Christopher, for joining me. As we talked about, we're gonna put your wonderful YouTube channel in the description. Everyone needs to go see it. Like, it's a great moment. Also, the Timberly video, and I'm gonna try to, I don't know, I'm gonna add a few other stuff related to the Isle, how to join the SMP, how to join the Isle, your Discord, everything, pictures of your face, your phone number. I have that, so making sure that everything's there. So yeah. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
All right.
And make sure to give me everything that you fish because it's now mine.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Thank you, Christopher.
Thank you.